Hi everyone, Heather here, and today I'm just going to bring you the same information that I was bringing to the Care Center a little bit earlier, and that is a brief overview of sigils, okay? Now a sigil is a symbol that is considered to have some magical power or some power to it, alright? It is also a seal, and you'll see a lot of that in books like The Lesser Key of Solomon. You see that they use seals for different entities, okay? This became very popular to use these in the medieval or Renaissance period when mysticism was at its height at that time, okay? And then more recently, a guy named Austin Osman Spare actually started using them in, I believe, Chaos Magic, where he was the one who said, well, let's do a statement and we can create the sigil from that, okay? So there's a lot of different ways that you can create a sigil for yourself and a lot of different ways that you can activate it. I'm going to give you a very simple way here, all right? And what you want to do is you want to sit in a quiet space with a pencil and a piece of paper, and you first want to write out your statement. You want to make sure your statement is in the positive, though. You don't want to say, I don't want this sickness, for example, because that's a negative. You want to keep it in the positive, okay? So you may want to say, I am healthy and active and full of vitality. Whatever your statement is. A lot of people use these for prosperity as well, for finances, things like that. You can use them for anything. So if you start like this, I have one here where I made a statement. It says, I have $1 million in my bank account. So then what you want to do is move forward, and you want to cross out, okay? You're going to want to cross out the vowels. You're going to want to cross out any double letters, all right? And then what you're going to be left with is all the single letters that you've got. And what you want to do is you can take these letters and break them down. So here's the H. You can break them down into shapes. Here's the V. Okay? Break them all down into different shapes. Now you want to take all those shapes and you're going to want to put them together to create your own symbol. And it does not, you don't have to have it where when you look at that symbol you know exactly that it says that. Okay? And let me show you an example. So you're going to want to keep working it until it's kind of an unrecognizable. Those letters are unrecognizable. At first it will look like a mishmash of all of your letters sometimes, but once you work it and you work it some more, it's going to look very different. You're going to delete and add and delete and add. So here's an example of one that was found on the internet, and this one actually started with the statement that said, swordplay comes naturally to me. And that is what was the end result of that, okay? So once you create your sigil, you've created it and you've done the hard work. The next part is to charge it and activate it. And so we've talked in previous videos about how to charge something, how to put your energy into it, okay? And then you want to activate it. So this is sort of like doing a spell. So you would want to activate it to kind of release it and let it go. Let it go out into the universe. Let it start manifesting. And one way that you can do this, and there's several ways to do this, but one way that's very simple to do is to take your sigil that you have drawn on a piece of paper, and usually it's a brown, in my tradition it's often a brown garbage bag type paper or parchment paper, and you will sit in meditation and you would go ahead and burn that sigil, thereby releasing it, activating it, discharging it, okay? So that is a little bit of an overview on sigils. There are other ways to create sigils. I know that there are, charts that you can put your, circle the different letters that are in your statement. Certainly you can do it that way. There are many other ways also to activate it. But this is one simple way. So, throw your questions in the comments section below if you have any questions on sigils and how to use them. Or if you've created one and you care to share it, feel free to do that as well. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.